Conservationists have long claimed going green will not only help save the environment, but save you money on your utility bill.
But the KVUE Defenders found for dozens of Texans, including Austin area residents, turning to solar power has only cost them more, a lot more. They tell the KVUE Defenders they're forced to keep paying for solar panels that don't work. Here's investigative reporter Jenny Lee.
Getting a cup of ice, using the microwave, or turning lights on and off are supposed to be powered by these solar panels at Al and Rose Reyes' Southwest Austin home.
Looks can be deceiving.
For more than a year now, the Reyes' home has only looked like it's using solar energy. The couple says the panels and other equipment have yet to work since signing a contract with Power Home Solar in March of 2022. The following month, Power Home Solar became Pink Energy.
We are not connected to the grid.
In Austin, connecting a solar installation to the state power grid depends on an Austin Energy inspection. In June of last year, Austin Energy notified the Reyes that their solar installation failed that inspection.
And our system was still not up.
For weeks, the Reyes say they reached out to Pink Energy for help.
While he was calling, I'd send emails.
But got no response.
Nobody was returning our calls.
Until August, when Pink Energy sent a letter.
A firmware update sent remotely by Generac to Pink Energy customers would initiate a lockdown error.
The solar company blamed its parts supplier, Generac, for faulty equipment and failing to fix the issue. Pink Energy filed a federal lawsuit against Generac that same month as thousands of customers across the country filed complaints against Pink Energy. It shut down in September and it filed for bankruptcy in October.
I was in disbelief.
Leaving the Reyes stuck with a non-working solar energy system that they've been paying for since July of last year.
How does that make you feel to pay for something you can't use?
Yeah. Well, that's horrible.
On top of the $249.31 owed monthly to the lender Dividend Solar Finance, an amount set to increase to $338.61 in October, the Reyes are also paying electricity bills, something they were told they wouldn't have.
We're not getting the benefit that we were told we would get.
We've had it not working more than we've had it working.
Justin Small says his solar system equipment only works part of the time.
Maybe 40% of the time.
Like the Reyes, Small contracted with Pink Energy in June of 2021. It didn't take long.
Something's wrong.
For Small to realize something had gone foul.
We weren't saving anything when it came down to energy costs, and what they stated, they really oversold, saying that we would have no electric bill whatsoever, and that was false.
Small says paying electric and the $417 a month for unreliable solar equipment has been a huge financial burden. He contacted his lender, Sunlight Financial, for options. They only gave him one.
And I said, well, what if I just stop paying? And she's like, well, we can technically repossess it or we can foreclose on your house.
Small and the Reyes are about 50 Texas consumers to file complaints against Pink Energy with the Texas Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division. They joined thousands of customers in 9 other states accusing Pink Energy of leaving them without working solar installations and deceptive practices. As a result, attorneys general in those states sent notices to 5 lenders asking them to suspend loan payments. Those lenders include 3 involved with Small and the Reyes. We wanted to know if the Texas AG's office planned to do the same. They wouldn't tell us. But through a public information request, we learned that the AG's office is investigating these complaints and considering litigation. While Pink Energy is in bankruptcy, customers are not allowed to sue the company unless the judge grants permission. But civil litigation attorney Alex Conant says under federal law, customers can hold lenders liable.
The lender is now basically sitting in the same position as the actual seller of the product. And so the claims that you would have against the seller, you can go after the lender.
He recommends documenting everything in a letter.
Outline every single issue that you have with the actual solar panels, why they're defective. You promised me a 8 kilowatt return, or you promised me that my energy bill was going to come down to 0.
The Reyes say their lender is trying to help, not the case for Small.
It has done nothing but cause stress.
By sharing what happened to them, Small and the Reyes hope they can help others.
It was soul crushing.
Avoid getting left in the dark. For the KVUE Defenders, I'm Jenny Lee.
Thank you, Jenny. And we did reach out to Pink Energy, Dividend Solar, Cross River Bank, and Sunlight Financial for answers. Dividend declined to comment, and we haven't heard back from the others. We've posted more information about how consumers can protect themselves along with this story on our website, KVUE.com.